Hello everyone, I'm Geek Freak and welcome to the video. Today I'm going to be reacting to animation rewinds. I haven't done one of those in a while. Broly versus Asura's Wrath. Ooh! Ooh, 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 ooh. This is going to be sweet. Okay, calm down. This is going to be freaking sweet. I can't wait. So, if you guys haven't seen this video, make sure you go and watch that video first. As soon as you've done that, come back, watch me watch this. So, let me continue. Okay. We all know who Broly is. I mean, well, what can I say? Half the internet knows who Broly is. And as for Asura's Wrath, I'll say this. I have played the game, but I haven't actually gotten like as far as everybody else has. Not because I didn't like it. It's because I don't know. Just how do I say this? Yeah, I'll just say it. Somebody spoiled the spoiled the ending for me, and I was like, I didn't have like any motivation to excuse me, something in my eye. I didn't have the motivation to actually like finish the game, so instead I was like looking upon stuff on the internet. Yeah, I know, stupid me, but to be honest, I really should get back onto like playing that game. I mean, it looks like a lot of fun, but from what I've seen with Asura's Wrath, damn, this guy took on a freaking giant that's even bigger than the freaking Earth, and there was this angel that like created everything, and oh damn, it was so freaking awesome. And yeah, that I have to say, as I mean, it's been like ages since I've like seen the Asura's Wrath. I've played it. I mean, it's not really like my cup of tea. I'm more of like a sort of like a shooter sort of person. But saying that, I do love like the occasional adventures, and Asura's Wrath as a unique gameplay to it. And you know what? Yeah, I do recommend you guys go and play that game. And as for me, I really should get back to like playing it from beginning to end. So yeah. As for Broly, yeah, there's like I don't know, like 3 versions of Broly. There's the movie Broly's, which is like Broly, the Legendary Super Saiyan, Second Coming, and then there's Bio Broly, and then there's the Xenoverse Broly, which you can go Super Saiyan 1. No, sorry, Super Saiyan 1. What am I saying? You can go Legendary Super Saiyan 4, I think. Is it Legendary Super Saiyan 4? Oh, no, it could just be like Super Saiyan 4. And he's got like this mask that can like what's it called? Like I can't remember what it was called. Apparently these masks like give you like an extra boost, and then he's got like this Dragon Ball implanted into his chest that gives him even more power. So a Super Saiyan 4 Broly combined with these 2 objects that can give him even more power. How insane is that? I'll say this. I haven't actually played. Excuse me. I haven't actually played Xenoverse, which I really should. The reason I didn't actually get into like the Xenoverse thing is because I stopped playing like the fighting games like ages ago. Simply because after like playing like Budokai 2, Budokai 3, then the next generation of Budokai, which was which was it? Shin Budokai, was it? There was like loads of Dragon Ball fighting games that I was playing when I was younger, and yeah, I got my first PS4 because sorry, beg your pardon. I got my first PS2 because I wanted to play Dragon Ball Z Budokai 1. I mean, how awesome is that? It was thanks to Dragon Ball Z that I decided to get my first PS2. But yeah, I mean, I just can't get into fighting games anymore. But the stories in Xenoverse looks very interesting. Like like the one with like Zamasu and Jiren all in the same one. I mean that seems all like very interesting, and like the Supreme Kai of Time and Trunks being there to assist her. I mean it seems fun. So I really should like might consider like giving it a try. But again, I'm not really like into like fighting games anymore. I might get for the story though. I mean, it's the same with Dragon Ball Fighters. I might give that a try simply because of the story. I mean, who doesn't love a good story, eh? So yeah. Now, who do I think would win in a fight? Now, some of you are probably going to think, oh, let me guess, you're going to choose Broly, right? And actually, oh yeah, I forgot about the the other Broly. Okay, there's the movie Broly's, there's the Xeno Broly's, and then there's the new Broly that's going to be in the new Dragon Ball Super movie, which I'm looking forward to watching. Oh, it's coming out on Christmas, which we have to wait for a very long time, for us in the UK for it to come in, because I mean the Americans are going to have Broly within a few weeks or something like that, after Japan. I mean, this is like a worldwide sort of like thing for the Dragon Ball fans, because I mean, Dragon Ball Z has become a worldwide phenomenon, and it's gonna have like a worldwide release, and we in the UK probably won't get like a wide release like the Americans and Latin American and all stuff. So yeah, I really want to know where our release date is. So yeah, that's something to look forward to. I mean, I actually, you know what? That's actually a good idea. Okay, I know. I usually go at the end and say, I've got a suggestion for a fight. Well, how's about this? What about Xeno Broly Super Saiyan 4 with the mask and the Dragon Ball versus this latest reincarnation of Broly? I mean, yeah, you obviously got to watch the series, watch the movie first, and then you can like analysis like who would win in the fight between this Broly or that Broly. I mean, obviously, like the movie Broly's won't stand a chance against like either both of these Brolys, but who would win? Xeno versus Broly Super Saiyan 4 with the Dragon Ball and the mask versus a freaking Broly that hasn't even gone legendary Super Saiyan yet against a Super Saiyan Blue Goku. I mean, what more could you want? So yeah, I mean that's my suggestion. Anyways, I've got more. I'll say it again. I've got more for after the video. So who do I think will win in this fight? Like I said, you're probably gonna think, oh, I'm gonna choose Broly. Well, here's the thing. Okay. I'm not technically like a sort of like hype for Broly as some people would think. I mean, yeah, I like Broly because of how like mad with power he is, and he beats everybody, and he's a cool character. But saying that, Asura, I can't pronounce that. Asura's Wrath is just like Broly. I mean, he get the madder he gets, the more stronger he becomes. Which to be honest, I mean, shouldn't he like be fighting the Hulk? I mean, they're kind of like the same, ain't they? But yes, I mean, actually no, what? The Hulk versus Asura. I mean, these guys are very similar. Anyways, from what I've seen with Asura's Wrath, him fighting a freaking giant and beat him. Yeah, spoilers. And seeing him go, fighting all these like monsters in the beginning. Oh damn, that was freaking good. And you know what? I'm going to be neutral on this, and I think I'm going to go. I'm going to be neutral on this, but I'm going to maybe go with Broly on this one. But saying that, Asura has done some amazing things too. But either way, it's going to be an awesome fight, and I can't wait to see the analysis for this. So yeah, I'm going to stay strictly neutral, but I think Broly might actually win. It isn't because I'm a Dragon Ball Z fan, but I actually think, because since I know like the Dragon Ball lore more than I do for Asura. Yeah, I can't pronounce anything. I actually think that maybe Broly might actually win. So yeah. So with that said and done, let's get to watching. Okay, so this is Animation Rewind, Broly versus Asura's Wrath. And 3, 2, 1, and... go! Damn, that's loud. Oh damn! I miss the old opening. It's been a long time since I've It's been a long time since I've watched Animation Rewind. Although this one's good too. It's cool. Oh, Rewind Rumble.
For some, their anger is a weakness, but for others, their fury can lead to their greatest strength. Such is the case with Broly and Asura.
Both of these giant, powerful brutes are definitely forces to be reckoned with in their own right.
Holy crap!
But when pitted against each other,
It's Canadian
only
YouTuber,
one will
Jesus,
be
I think.
allowed to walk out alive. Tonight we rewind Rumble.
Jesus Christ!
I wanted to say that.
Let's start things off with Broly. When he was only born, this kid had a power
so we're gonna
level
go
of
with
10,000.
Just out of the womb, and he's already stronger than Raditz.
He's also much stronger than Nappa. Isn't that worth noting too?
Yeah, but Raditz is just too easy of a target.
Fair point. Anyway, frightened by the child's power, King Vegeta ordered Broly's execution and stabbed him through the chest with a dagger, as well as wounding Broly's father Paragus and leaving them both dead.
Then came the fateful moment when the tyrannical Lord Frieza sent his supernova attack towards planet Vegeta in order to destroy it. All hope seemed lost for Broly and his father as their species was on the verge of extinction. But right before the attack hit the planet, Broly awakened his inner power and carried himself and his father off the exploded planet.
How old is Broly anyways?
This is a newborn child who just been stabbed in the chest.
Yeah, not even a year old, and he's already surpassed basically every other Saiyan alive. But how about Asura? Where'd he start off?
12,000 years before the game took place,
Asura
lived a happy life. Believe it or not, but he wasn't always the roid rage monster we've come to know and love.
Asura isn't the kind of guy you expect to be a family man, but that's what he started out as. Living a normal, happy life with his wife Durga and his daughter Mithra.
Yeah.
Of course, a happy life doesn't always.
Oh, so we're gonna go with the movie Broly, aren't we?
Share of action, and he did keep himself well trained.
But things took a turn for the worse for Asura when his daughter was appointed as priestess. This angered Asura as he didn't want his own daughter to get involved in any kind of war.
Asura was then framed for killing the Emperor. This is when things started to get real bad for the guy. His wife was murdered, his daughter was kidnapped, not to mention the fact that all of his godly powers were taken away, and he was banished into a world between life and death.
You mean purgatory. He was
Dumb.
banished to purgatory. Anyway, let's change gears for a moment and go back to Broly. More specifically, what kinds of abilities he has.
Like many other Dragon Ball characters, Broly is able to manipulate ki, which allows him to fly and launch energy attacks at his foes.
Some examples of his key attacks are the Racer Cannon, a green energy ball which does a lot more damage than a basic ki blast.
Damn.
Broly can also launch a barrage of eraser cannons in order to hit with as much force as he possibly can.
But
Damn.
his greatest technique is the Omega Blaster, a tiny ball of green ki that Broly throws at his targets. As it travels, this ball drastically increases in size to the point where even Broly himself is tiny compared to it.
Not only can Broly use ki for offense, but he can also use it very well defensively.
He can surround himself with a ki barrier that can survive dips into molten lava and even withstood a family Kamehameha.
But
Damn.
Broly doesn't just rely on his ki blast for his different techniques. He's quite happy to use his bare hands for different methods of torture. Whether it be grabbing his opponents and throwing them, grappling them and digging his knee into their spine, or just knocking them on the ground and jumping on them like they're a trampoline.
Asura has his fair share of abilities and techniques too, though he can't fly like Broly, he still can fire energy blasts, and he's also a master martial artist.
Dude, that is so
Asura has
cool.
some pretty useful techniques that he can use in battle, such as the rapid fire, which is exactly what it says on the tin. A bunch of energy blasts that Asura can launch rapid fire.
The lock-on fire is also quite self-explanatory. It's a bunch of energy blasts that lock on to whoever Asura fires them at.
There's also his burst technique. It releases a unique attack depending on the situation, kind of like a Bobo's full rage move in a Bobo's Big Adventure.
Damn.
What really matters for these guys is their raw strength, and there are more transformations they have that can boost their insane strength even further.
For Broly, he has access to the Super Saiyan form, which has basically become every Saiyan's birthright at this moment.
Funny.
Yeah, but Broly has access to something nobody else does. The legendary Super Saiyan form.
Legendary Super Saiyan, but wasn't the original Super Saiyan form already considered legendary? And if so, does this mean Broly is a legendary Super Saiyan that Frieza feared?
Those are debates for another time. Let's talk about Asura and some of his forms, starting with Vajra Asura.
Not only does this form immensely boost his strength, but it also gives him 2 extra sets of arms. I wonder if he uses them for anything besides
Come at me,
combat.
bro.
Note to self, never think about Asura's potential internet search history.
Dear God, the depths your mind will sink to are unreal.
Moving on before
He's a spider, isn't he?
more awkward, there's also Berserker Asura, though this form turns him into a savage beast and can be burnt out. It also gives him 2 extra sets of arms. But his Vajra form also gives him extra arms. Why would he use the Berserker form over that?
Well, yeah, but the arms that the Berserker form gives him are on fire.
Damn.
I'm unimpressed.
They're also on his back, which means they can let him itch those hard-to-reach places.
Oh, well, I retract my previous claim.
That's much more like it. Anyway, next up is Mantra Asura, the form Asura gains after bathing in the Mantra of Wrath.
While it doesn't give him any extra arms, it does give the 2 arms he has a whole lot of bulk.
But enough about
Damn.
those forms that don't matter in the long run. Asura's greatest form is his Asura the Destructor form. Not only
Okay.
does it give him extra
Yeah.
arms,
Seriously, what's with all the forms that have extra arms? And why is it just barely not enough for me to make memes about Asura being a spider?
because that would be dumb. Anyway, not only does it give him extra arms, but this form even makes Asura bigger than the planet Earth itself, which is very impressive.
He can even shrink into a smaller version of this form. It looks like Mantra Asura, except it has 6 arms because we couldn't just have one form of Asura that didn't give him 6 arms.
Yeah, but what good is having all these forms of abilities if you can't do anything with them? So let's get into their stats, starting with what Broly can do.
Broly is insanely strong. Even as a restricted Super Saiyan, Broly was able to destroy an entire galaxy, planet by planet, solar system by solar system in just a few years. Stack his sand multipliers on top of that, there's no way Broly's gonna
Okay, so I guess we're not gonna go with
And it doesn't help
Super Saiyan
anyone
4.
who Broly faces that his power is constantly rising, though this power does have a limit to how high it can get.
Broly is also incredibly tough to put down. His pain tolerance is insane. He shrugged off punches from Super Saiyans and even walked through Super Saiyan Goku's Kamehameha like it was lights or gusts
Damn.
of wind.
Yep, the power level of this guy is ridiculous. Even the combined efforts of Goku, Vegeta, Future Trunks, Gohan, and Piccolo struggled to even put up a fight against him. And that was before he got beaten near the brink of death and brought back and gained an enormous Zenkai boost, which increased his power even further.
Yeah, after the Zenkai boost, he was able to hold back a family Kamehameha from Goku, Gohan, and Goten.
But just because he's powerful doesn't mean he's slow. Broly is easily massively faster than light, being able to keep up with the likes of Goku, Gohan, Future Trunks, Piccolo, Vegeta, Goten, and Kid Trunks.
And he's proved that if he wanted to, he could easily avoid any attack thrown his way, as shown when he dodged a flurry of punches from Goku Piccolo at once without
Really?
even trying.
However, Broly clearly prefers to just tank these attacks head on, but we'll get more into that
Hold on,
soon.
hold on, wait a sec,
For
wait a
now,
sec.
let's
I thought
discuss
it was just hitting them.
Asura is incredibly strong, being able to hold back
Yeah,
the
yeah,
fear of
probably
the
screwed.
being who towered over planet Earth, and he wasn't even in his final form.
He was also able to destroy a machine that has had immeasurable power. Then again, immeasurable isn't the same as infinite. Saitama is immeasurable,
Damn.
but he sure as heck ain't infinite. It's the same case here.
Asura is also very difficult to put down. Not only can he destroy planets, stars, solar systems, and galaxies being thrown his way, but he can also tank them.
And his physicality increases with his wrath. When pushed
Oh.
to his absolute limit, he was able to defeat Chakravartin, who is
Chakravartin.
basically God.
Much like Broly,
God.
just because Asura is strong, it doesn't mean he's slow.
He's able to punch faster than the eye can see, cross the distance of 26,000 light years between Gaia and the center of the Milky Way in minutes,
Let's see,
and
speed.
even avoid celestial bodies like stars and galaxies being thrown at him by Chakravartin.
Both of these guys are monstrously powerful, blitzingly fast, and incredibly overpowered, but
Damn.
neither are perfect and both can be defeated.
Broly isn't exactly a strategist, and he's overconfident to the point where he'll take attacks he could easily avoid.
He also has a weak spot on his abdomen, and just one powerful enough attack towards that area could put him out of commission.
And while his
Damn.
power rapidly rises, there is a cap to how high it can reach. And if he reaches that peak, his ki could start to overflow and it could possibly leave him in serious danger.
As for Asura, he also isn't exactly a genius strategist, and his power comes entirely from his wrath. The angrier he gets, the stronger he gets. However,
Like the Hulk?
this means that when starting to battle, Asura won't be at his best.
Both of these characters are definitely forces to be reckoned with, but when pitted against each other and only one can survive, who will walk away the victor? It's time to rewind rumble!
So we're just gonna go with Super Saiyan. So we'll just go.
Well, that's too bad. Now let's get into this fight already.
Funny. So we're not gonna go with the Xenoverse, Broly.
And now, let's set ourselves a circumstance. Let's do humanity a favor and keep these two as far away as possible from populated zones, preferably a desert. No preparation, these guys won't use it anyway, at least not against each other. And one super important thing that I can't make clear enough, this animation you're about to see is not a simulation. There's going to be forms and crazy things that aren't factored into the research. Once that circumstance bar has finally loaded, it's time to rewind rumble.
Awesome. Gino. Holy crap, this is good.
You're not Kakarot. When my dogs are back, I will kill you. Going to enjoy this.
Holy crap, this looks so freaking sweet. Come on, Broly. Broly clear the underdog here. Okay, I'm moving for Broly because there's obviously Ezra can easy kick Broly's ass. Yeah, lots of people are going to probably get pretty angry with me saying that, but holy smoke! No.
I'll put you out of your misery right now.
Actually. Oh, damn! Oh, what the hell?
I'll destroy this entire planet.
Legendary Super Saiyan 4 Broly, that is sweet! Oh. Oh crap. Oh crap. Uh-oh. What the hell? Oh, there, gone.
Hopefully you enjoyed that animation, which was not a simulation, by the way. And if you did, super special thanks to Team Animation Rewind's Just Zeno. I'd also like to thank a researcher and co-host of this episode, your favorite Canadian YouTuber, who has his own Versus series known as Show Off Showdown. This couldn't be done without the scriptwriter and researcher MLG Avocado, and of course research from BTL Video Productions. Thanks, and enjoy the post-analysis.
Don't go. Down. It's my dog.
Oh boy, here come the Broly fanboys.
Oh, come on. They can't be that bad.
No, you don't understand. They'll tear you limb from limb.
Maybe, just maybe they can be calm and rational if we have a descriptive post.
Well, I'm good. I'm cool.
I doubt it, but let's try and hope for the best.
Sounds good. Now let's start with.
Wait, so what about the mask?
Be fast enough to keep up with the massively faster than light Z fighters and cover a galaxy in just a few years while he's destroying it. But Asura does top this speed.
While covering the area of a galaxy is impressive, you want to know what's even more impressive? Reacting to galaxies being thrown at you by God. Broly is crazy fast, don't get us wrong, but he hasn't shown any speed feats that stack up to this.
When it comes to strength, Broly doesn't exactly have any impressive measurable lifting strength feats. The best we can do is compare them to Super Saiyan Goku after his battle with Cell, since that's when they fought.
As a kid, Goku was able to lift a giant boulder bigger than himself. If you remember back to Kid Goku versus Classic Sonic back on
what about when Goku
estimated to weigh around 350 tons.
At the start of the Saiyan saga, Goku had the power level around 416. Kid Goku had a power level of roughly 180, so an increase of roughly 2.3 times. This means that Saiyan Saga Goku could lift around 805 tons. After that, Goku was able to train under 10 times normal gravity on King Kai's planet, then 100 times normal gravity in the gravity chamber. This brings his maximum strength up to 80,500 tons. Add on the Super Saiyan multiplier, and that puts the lifting strength of Super Saiyan Goku during his fight with Frieza at 4,025,000 tons.
It's unknown how much stronger Goku got from the Frieza saga right before the Cell games, which is likely when the first Broly.
Yeah, but we don't know what the multiplier for Legendary Super Saiyan is.
Goku is still alive, but let's give him the benefit of the doubt and say he grew in strength 100 times. This puts his strength at roughly around 402,500,000 tons. And let's say Broly is 5 times stronger than that. This puts Broly's strength at over 2 billion tons. If we assume the Zenkai boost he got after being beaten near the brink of death, after the first movie doubled his power, and add on the multiplier to Legendary Super Saiyan 3, that gives us a maximum lifting strength of 32,200,000,000 tons for Broly.
Wow.
So 32.2 billion tons. That's very impressive, but Asura can definitely top that. Even when in
he's giving him the finger.
Form, he was able to hold back the finger of the planet-sized Wizen that was being pushed towards the planet.
Ignoring the force that the rest of his body was using to push the finger into the earth, this finger alone easily towered over mountains which could weigh billions of tons, and Asura was not only able to stop it dead in its tracks, but push it back.
That's not even counting any of Asura's other forms. Heck, his destructor form towers over Earth itself, so he should reasonably be able to lift it. And the Earth has a mass of nearly 6 sextillion tons, so Asura clearly takes the lifting strength edge.
In terms of striking strength and taking ki out of the equation and only looking at how hard they can punch, Broly was able to go toe-to-toe with the Z fighters, the strongest of which being Goku. Through scaling, this should make Broly at least multi-star level to solar system level, since Super Saiyan Goku could fight nearly evenly with Perfect Cell, who should be around half the power of the solar system level Perfect Cell, and Broly was able to casually toy around with Goku even when he had help from 4 other Z fighters.
But Asura has punched holes through galaxy-sized enemies before, so the striking strength edge definitely goes to Asura.
But clearly, Broly is a lot more powerful and destructive when his ki is factored in. So let's see what stacks up next to Asura.
Over the course of several years, Broly was
see
able
power,
to destroy
strength,
the entire
blah blah blah
South
blah.
Galaxy as a restricted Super Saiyan. This doesn't exactly make
Action
him
rage,
level
blah blah
since he
blah.
didn't do it all at once, but it does put him in the high ends of multi-solar system level.
But again, that is just a restricted Super Saiyan. He could have easily got the job done.
Okay, so what's that? Hold on. What about Legendary Super Saiyan 4 with the mask and the Dragon Ball side of him? Chocolate Varden.
I don't know about you, but I haven't
Man, look at all those arms.
seen anything on that level of casual galaxy busting and beating the crap out of the universe's god.
So yeah, it's pretty clear that Asura takes the power edge. The same applies to durability. Asura casually tanked galaxies being thrown at him, and even tanked hits from the same guy throwing these galaxies. Very impressive seeing that he's the creator of Asura's universe.
And Broly's ki output is mostly equal to the amount of force he can withstand. So while it's possible he could be able to take much more damage than he can dish out, and he could have durability that rivals Asura's, he doesn't seem to have any feats backing that up.
Intelligence is a tricky category to pick for, but it really isn't one that matters too much. Both are brutes that act purely out of rage. Azura
True.
may be the better hand-to-hand fighter, but it's not like that's going to matter in the long run.
As for experience, Asura is over 12,000 years old. You tell me.
He's an old man.
Experience between the two.
Now, before we wrap things up, there are a few more points that need to be addressed.
While it's true that Asura needs to have his wrath pushed to the limit for his greatest feats, and Broly could very well take down a base form Asura at the start of the battle, that's not exactly how Broly likes to fight his battles.
Broly is the kind of guy that will intentionally toy with someone just to piss them off and make them angry. And against Asura, that's the last thing you'd want to do.
Yeah.
Broly also tends to
That's
stick
true.
and tank attacks from opponents he perceives as weaker, and against someone who could do some serious damage to him like Asura, that mistake would be fatal.
Many of Asura's forms also give him extra arms, usually 6, that would give Asura enough arms to hold down Broly's limbs and still have a pair left over to beat him senseless with.
Also, unlike Broly, Asura doesn't have an exploitable weak spot. However, Broly does. One last thing to point out is that when Asura reaches his limit, he's fine. But when Broly reaches his limit, his ki can start to overflow and he can be in some serious danger. Not to mention, Broly has an exploitable weak spot, is in danger when reaching his limit, and his fighting style is literally the worst one to use when fighting against someone like Asura.
And I think that's pretty much everything. So to sum it up, Broly may be very fast and powerful, but Asura takes
So
pretty
no
much every
no
single
mask
step
and
of
Dragon Ball Broly.
So sorry, Broly. You did put up a good fight, but in the end, you just ended up succumbing to Asura's wrath, making the winner of this battle Asura. I can hear the rage comments already. How come you used Broly
Watch
as
this
a
video.
more in the animation, but didn't factor it into the research? Well, if you really want us to factor into the research that bad, all you have to do is like this video. If you want to see a rematch with Dragon Ball Heroes Broly research factored in, then give this video some likes.
Oh,
if
I want
this
that.
video gets a total of 4,000 likes, such a rematch will be put into production. Don't forget to comment down your own ideas. Don't forget to download the free Animation Rewind apps, and stay tuned as the next fighters are going to
Okay,
be
that-
revealed on the next episode of Rewind Rumble.
Okay. Ooh. Okay, I'll go get that. Ultimate Gohan versus Superboy. Okay. Okay, the autocrat. Oh, I'm just gonna write that down. Gohan versus Superboy. Well, I know what my next reaction is going to be. It's going to be Gohan versus Super Kid. I don't know who that Superman was, but I'm going to do that one. So damn, that animation was so freaking good. I was so excited when I saw that. And here's the thing, I was expecting a legendary Super Saiyan 4 Broly. I honestly wasn't expecting that. I was like, holy shit, he's going like that way. And I was like, damn, if that's what Broly's got, I honestly thought they was gonna like use the mask in the ball. And the thing is, we don't know how powerful the masks. Well, we don't know how powerful the masks would give Broly. And I mean, a legendary Super Saiyan Broly with a mask that can give you much more power, and a ball that gives you much more power. I mean, Broly would be, not unstoppable. I mean, he might even be able to like make Asura go into his like final form. So yeah, that's one of the things I would like to see. Actually no, scratch that. I would like to see a Zeno Broly with a mask, Super Saiyan 4, and with the Dragon Ball inside of him, going up against Ezra. And when the new Dragon Ball Super movie comes out with Broly in it, come on, we all know. Oh, excuse me, give me a sec. We all know that from what we've seen in the trailers, Broly is going to be much more powerful than the Super Saiyan Blue Goku. Yeah, well, I saw the trailer. You guys know what I'm saying about. saying about. And I would like to see that Broly go up against Asura. That'd be awesome to see. But although you would have thought that Ezra would have fought against the Hulk or something like that. I mean, think about it. I mean, the more angry they get, the more powerful they get. I mean, that's it's a no-brainer if you think about it. I mean, I would like to see that. So it's been such a long time since I've done any animation rewinds videos, and to have a Canadian YouTuber in there was an absolute delight. I mean, I just love the crossovers, what they do with these videos. So yeah, round of applause. And even though I'm a Dragon Ball Z fan, I'm okay with Broly losing. I mean, come on. I mean, it's not like Goku can win every single character in all of the multiverse of what characters can do in every single series ever, right? It's the same with Superman. I mean, he can't beat every single character. It's the same with Thor, Hulk. You guys know what I'm saying. I mean, every character has a limit and all that stuff. Even Saitama. Ooh, I've just pissed off a lot of people. But anyways, that was awesome. So, what can I suggest now? There's Zeno Broly with the mask, the ball, and going Legendary Super Saiyan, which could go up against Ezra, which would be cool. And then there's the Broly that's coming out in the new movie that's coming out in December. From what we see, he can beat a Super Saiyan Blue Goku in just his base form, and when he goes legendary, damn, that's going to be huge. I mean, I'm pretty sure that the only way that Broly will be able to win against Goku is, well, actually, this is Broly we're talking about. So I mean, sorry, I'm a little bit overhyped. So yeah, I mean, please use Zeno Broly and the new Broly that's coming out very soon against Ezra and maybe even Broly. No, sorry, not Broly. The Hulk. Or what about the Hulk versus Ezra? I mean, that's a no-brainer. So yeah, you got the two Brolys, and then you've got the Hulk going up against Ezra, which would be cool. In fact, I might actually look that up. If there's a new video of Broly versus Ezra on Rewind Rumble, please let me know. So what else is there? There's the real Ghostbusters versus the Filmation Ghostbusters, which would be fun to watch. I mean, yeah, it's not a thing that's that I really want to see these two kill each other, but I mean it's a fun battle to see. And then there's okay, this is the one I want Animation Rewind to do. Please do a Super Saiyan God Goku going up against a Super Saiyan 4 Vegito. I would want to see that. Okay. Alright, here's the rules. Now, I'll tell you the reason why I want to see a Goku versus Super Saiyan 4 Vegito. Well, here's the thing. I can't remember if it was in the Xeno. I think it was in the Xenoverse one, or was it in this Dragon Ball Fighters? I can't remember which one it was, but a Super Saiyan 4 Vegito was in one of these games, and I'm like, actually that's a good point, because here's the thing. When Goku first met Beerus, Goku went Super Saiyan 3, and he wasn't able to defeat Beerus in his Super Saiyan 3 form. And then when he was defeated, he says, excuse me, I'm gonna have to fuse with Vegeta again to defeat him. And then Goku second thought that, and he says, no, I don't think fusion would work against Beerus either. And excuse me. Anyways, like I was trying to say, what I think. Well, sorry, let me say it again. Uh, the reason. No. So, I do apologise. Okay, from when we left off, we left off, is when Goku says, "Oh, fusion wouldn't work against Beerus." So, I can assume that he means my dog. I can assume that he means a Super Saiyan 3 Vegito wouldn't be able to go up against, wouldn't win against well, Beerus. And is the thing a base Vegito is much more stronger than a Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, from what I heard from Chuck, or was it Clyde, or whatever. And we all know that that Super Saiyan God is much more powerful than a Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. I mean, yeah, you could say that. Oh well, Goku didn't say that he could go Super Saiyan 3 against Beerus. But here's the thing: the reason why I think that Goku can go Super Saiyan 3 is this. Goten and Trunks was able to go Super Saiyan 3, and neither of them had Super Saiyan 2 or 3. But when they fused, they came together and became a Super Saiyan 3. And I mean, these guys are like beginners, and they've only seen like the Super Saiyan 3 once, and you know, they haven't like gone Super Saiyan 2 or Super Saiyan 3. But when they came together, they became Super Saiyan 3. And if I mean just think about this for a sec. If Vegeta was to fuse into well, sorry, so I'll say it again. If Goku and Vegeta fuse, they would become Vegito. There's base form, there's Super Saiyan 1, and then there's obviously Super Saiyan 2, which, you know, obviously Goku and Vegeta can go Super Saiyan 1 and 2. And I honestly think that Vegito can go Super Saiyan 3, because he's got like Goku inside of him. That sounded bad. Even though Vegeta can't go Super Saiyan 3, there's still Goku inside of Vegito. So I mean, it is a possibility that Vegito can go Super Saiyan 3. I mean, some people will say, well, we haven't seen it, so he can't do it. So I mean, think about this. Goten and Trunks was able to go Super Saiyan 3. So why can't Vegeta, which has Goku inside of him, which can go Super Saiyan 3, go Super Saiyan 3? I mean, that's it is a possibility. So I actually think that no, I'll say it again. I strongly think that Goku can't win against Beerus even if he went Super Saiyan 3. That's what I believe. And but the thing is, what if? Well, actually, if Goku had Super Saiyan 4 when he went up against Beerus, and he lost against Beerus, and Goku says, I'll have to try and beat Beerus by using fusion with Vegeta, so they can become like Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. I mean, let's just say like Goku and Vegeta. Excuse me. Let's just say Goku and Vegeta at Super Saiyan 4 and they fused. I don't think they'll be able to like defeat Beerus with Super Saiyan 4 Vegito. But you know, a Super Saiyan God Goku wasn't able to defeat Beerus either. So here's the thing: who would win in a fight between Super Saiyan God Goku versus Super Saiyan 4 Vegito? Because I mean, if a Super Saiyan God Goku can defeat a Super Saiyan 4 Vegito, I mean, we'll have to do like all our recalculations and try and I mean just think about it. I mean, we all know about the past canon. I mean, obviously a Super Saiyan God Goku, you know, can easily surpass a Super Saiyan 3 Vegito, which I assume he can. And but what about Super Saiyan 4? Can a Super Saiyan God Goku win against a Super Saiyan 4 Vegito? That's what I would like to see. So, Animation Rewind, if you can hear me, mate, can you please do a Super Saiyan God Goku versus a Super Saiyan 4 Vegito? That's a dog snoring. So yeah, that's the one thing I would like to know. Who would win, Super Saiyan God Goku or Super Saiyan 4 Vegito? That's what I would like to know. So let's see. There's also the Giants from the BFG versus the Titans from Attack on Titan. That'd be awesome to see. And then there's Alucard from Hellsing Ultimate versus Hellspawn. that'll be awesome to see. So yeah, this was a great video. I mean, I loved the animation. The animation was absolutely superb, and I love like the crossover between Animation Rewind and your favorite Canadian YouTuber, eh? And I'm not bored of Broly losing. I mean, there's like, you know, there's the other Brolys that's that can, like, you know, fight against Ezra next time. So yeah, those are all my suggestions. That was awesome. I give it a 9 out of 10. Absolutely fantastic. I wish the battle was a little bit longer because, you know, I mean, who doesn't love a good long fight, eh? So yeah, you guys know what to do, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out. Thank you guys for watching, and if there's a series you want me to check out and review and give my thoughts on it, or if there's a top 10 list you want me to do, or any reactions, or responses, or rants on anything geeky, just leave links and comments in the comment sections below, and I'll get to them as soon as I can. And if you guys want to follow me on my social medias, I'm on minds.com, Twitch, Dailymotion, and Hatron, Reddit, BitChute, aka the new YouTube, DeviantArt, Discord, VidMe, Gab, Twitter, Tumblr, Patreon, GoFundMe, PayPal, and my other social medias are down there in the description box below, so if you want to go and check them out, please do. And don't forget to subscribe and share this video. And please go and check out my new skeptic channel, Gypsy Freak. It's also down there in the description box below. Peace out.